What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I'm here today to review Taylor Swift's Call It What You Want, her new song off of her album Reputation. So this is the fourth song that she's released. She's going extremely fast. I mean, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, we've had something new. We had this song. Last week we had the Ready For It music video. And the week before that, we had Gorgeous. So first thing I do want to say before I start analyzing and reviewing the song is I'm quite surprised that she's going so fast. I did not expect her to release this many songs. This has to be some sort of record because, for 1989, we did not get this. We've already heard 4 of the 15 songs on Reputation. To be quite honest, I don't like that. When I woke up today and I saw on Twitter that there was going to be a new song tonight, I was like, cool, but at the same time, no, because I don't want to hear any more of the album. I feel like this is kind of the day and age where this happens more often than not, but being a Taylor Swift, I figured this wouldn't be the case where we'd get one song. I really thought Look What You Made Me Do would be the first song and only song that we heard up till Reputation. I'm glad we got Ready For It. I'm glad we got all these songs. It's just a little strange that she's already giving us over a fourth of the songs on her new album. So I don't really like that because I want to go into her album, surprised and really excited and ready to listen to new music. And at this point, I'm only going to get to hear 11 new songs and then 4 songs we've already heard. So I'm a little disappointed in that kind of business decision that she's taken. But as for the song itself, this is a good song. I like the song a lot. I don't think it's as good as Look What You Made Me Do and Ready For It. I think Ready For It definitely is my favorite song of the 4 songs we've heard so far, by a long shot, actually. I'd right now say Ready For It, Look What You Made Me Do, and then I'd put Gorgeous and Call It What You Want tied for last. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like those songs. Gorgeous has actually become better as I've listened to it more, especially hearing kind of this stripped down nature that Taylor Swift used. If you saw the AT&T video of how she made it, I really, really like her voice just kind of stripped back, all acoustic. I really, really like that. And in this song, it's a little bit of a mixture of Gorgeous and Ready For It, where it is kind of like the rap, but very much so kind of rapping, but in the kind of musical progression of Gorgeous, whereas Ready For It's really, really fast, really at you. And I'll say this, I do like that. I like the sped up stuff of Look What You Made Me Do and Ready For It, especially Ready For It, because that's, I think, the fastest song we've heard so far. I like that. Now, I'm not saying I don't like slow Taylor Swift songs. That couldn't be further from the truth. Enchanted starts out as a very, very slow song. I love that song. Sad, Beautiful, Tragic is a slow song all the way through it. I love that song. So it's not like I don't like slow Taylor Swift songs. I do. It's just that in this context of these 4 songs, I do prefer the faster paced songs. Call It What You Want, though, I will say, out of the 4 songs, probably has the best message. That I like her lyrics in this song better than any of the other songs. While I think the rapping and its slow nature and doing, to be honest, nothing really new with the sounds, just the beatboxing kind of sound in the background, that doesn't do anything for me. That's not new. So, I'll kind of push that off. But what I will say is the lyrics are extremely good. This is a song kind of telling a lot of things. Again, this is, I think, the smartest Taylor Swift has ever been. I think she's a very, very smart person and a very smart musician all throughout her career. But I think when she's shown in the past that she's very self-aware of what, she is in the eyes of others and what's being said about her and all that stuff. And she's proven that throughout the years in many, many songs. But I feel like this album, its whole goal was really to focus on that. And I said that, in the theory video I made, I said that in my predictions. And that's definitely true. That's definitely what I'm getting the sense of. This is all about how people perceive her and how she wants to say who she is and what she really stands for. And that's been the case so far through Look What You Made Me Do, through Ready For It, and through Gorgeous. So now we're here, and in this song, it's talking about, again, what people have been doing while she's been away, the awareness that she has been away for a long time and no one's really seen her. She talked about that in the song. Again, drama queens talking smack about her, jokers dressing up as kings, all this stuff, kind of like this chaotic stuff coming up as she's been away, but she's always been aware of it, right? And she mentions quite a few times in the song of what people have said about her when she has been away, but it proves, that that she's listening and she knows what's going on, to the point of that's basically what this song is all about, right? Call it what you want. Throughout the whole song, she's basically saying, here's what I was actually doing. I've been away. People have said, everything's fallen apart, this and that, but actually I'm better than ever before. But, call it what you want. So it's kind of like a sarcastic jab really at people, like, this is what you say it is, but it's not really. In fact, it's completely different. But, to each their own, you can just call it whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. And that's what she says throughout this whole song. Same thing with her boyfriend. She talks very highly about him. She's been doing that recently. I think Gorgeous is about him as well. But in this song, she gives him a lot of praise, really saying that, like, he's handled things really well. He loves her like she's brand new. He kind of flies above all of this garbage that gets thrown at them. And he's kind of been a secret, right? So I do like that. She's giving him a lot of praise, and she's really talking about how much she cares about him and how much she feels that he cares about her, which is really, really cool all together. And I like how she gets to mix that in, along with basically just this story of saying, like, this is what's been happening. I know that this stuff has also been happening while I've been gone. I know you guys say this and that about me, but it's not true. But because you're you guys, you get to say whatever you want. And that's basically, what this song is. I do like the connections. I mean, we've seen when the video was first announced and she posted on the Instagram page, people were bringing connections in, and there are definitely connections. There's the line from Clean that says, when the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst. And this song, she says, all the flowers grew back as thorns. So she kind of like completes the phrase from Clean. And then obviously what people have gone so much into is the love story connection with Romeo Save Me. And in this song, she says, you don't need to save me. So like a little connection there about maybe where she's progressed since she wrote Love Story back in 2008. Another one is Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All that's left to do is run. And in this song, she says, but would you run away with me? So this time she's kind of asking the question, right? And in Love Story, she says, it's a love story, baby, just say yes. And in this song, he says yes. So it's kind of completing both parts really of the story of both Call It What You Want and also Love Story. Both the parts are kind of answering each other with those lines, which I really, really like. I like the connection. I think that's very, very smart. Obviously, Love Story is one of the biggest songs she's ever made, one of my personal favorites, and easily one of the best songs she's ever done in general. So I like the connection there. I like the connection with Clean, maybe a lesser heard song, the last song on 1989. But overall, this song was good. I thought the music to it was a little plain, was a little too slow, and didn't really have anything to grab me. It was slow mixed in with just a generic beat. Her voice has really sounded good ever since Fearless, and it's just gotten better and better each time. I think her voice was, right up to par in this song. She didn't really have to do much with changing her voice in any like octaves, but she did a very, very good job. And then, like I said, lyrically, I think this is probably the best song she's written in the 4 songs we've heard of Reputation. That makes me happy, because at least if the song's not going to do anything for me musically, the lyrics and the story and what she's trying to convey, and also proving, kind of how self-aware she is, that's definitely a reward to me. And I'm completely fine with having songs on the album like that maybe don't affect me too much or aren't that catchy or aren't that, re-listenable, but are songs that tell a good message and you can understand what she was thinking when she was writing this. This is very, very smart writing by her. I'm very impressed with the writing. I'm impressed with the amount of stuff she got to say in this song, and kind of, again, like the sarcastic jabs she's sending to really anybody that's ever talked about her, especially during this last 3-year cycle when she's kind of been out of the spotlight, right? Ever since 2016, really, she's been gone. So that's what I think of Call It What You Want. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought, if you think I've missed anything in my analysis, or what you thought of the song overall. We do Taylor Swift videos every single week. We've reviewed all of the albums. We've also talked about our favorite albums, ranked them, and we're going to be talking about her songs and a couple other things as we get ready. Reputation comes out next Friday. We'll have loads of videos on that, both on reviewing the album as well as songs on it. So we'll be doing a lot of different stuff with her album. So make sure you check out my other Taylor Swift stuff on this channel. It's not a Taylor Swift channel, but I like her a lot, so we tend to do quite a few Taylor Swift related videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.